Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Kimber and I would like to personally introduce you to my action plan proposal called the Parent Involvement Program. First, let me tell you about myself. I am currently a music educator for Carson City School District. I received my undergraduate degree from the University of Nevada, Reno in music education. I have taught general music for 3 years and recently decided to further my education through Sierra Nevada College. The Parent Involvement Program, or PIP for short, is geared towards creating stronger bonds between families and educators. This increase in communication and collaboration will promote social skills in educational and everyday settings. This stronger bond will create better learning environments outside of school. The hope is that students will gain a greater understanding of learning that will be continued throughout the education process. This will continue into college or the workforce and will ultimately improve the community as well. You might be asking yourself, what is the Parent Involvement Program exactly? It is basically a program to increase awareness of the benefit of active parent involvement in education. Struggling students and the families of those students will have an opportunity to meet individually with educators and the program director more frequently to figure out ways to increase student learning outside of school. The PIP is a program to help struggling students at the elementary level, specifically struggling third grade students. The PIP has a very specific timeline with very important deadlines that need to be strictly adhered to. The initial steps of the timeline are crucial. Introduction of the program to the faculty and potential families needs to occur very early in the year. Gathering of math and reading data needs to occur early in the year as well to track growth. Once the initial steps have been completed, the program basically runs itself. Families will work closely with the director and educator, and further data will be collected. Near the end of the year, the program committee will analyze all data, provide feedback, and set goals for the following year. The majority of the budget goes towards teacher and program director compensation. These teachers are spending additional time outside of school to find resources and strategies to help families foster positive learning environments. They need to be compensated for this additional time. The second largest expense is for miscellaneous materials. A needs assessment was conducted to determine if the proposal was something worth implementing in an elementary school. A variety of second and third grade families participated in a 10-question survey. The results showed that parent involvement is extremely important for a successful education. Most families want more resources to assist in out-of-school learning, and parents would like more specific knowledge of coursework and educational standards. There are a few key essentials that the parent involvement program must have in order to be successful. This includes, but are not limited to, creation of a program committee and coordinator, professional development trainings, math and reading scores for a baseline, parent and teacher surveys, a timeline, a tentative budget, and a line of communication with potential participating families. A possible community partner that could help the success of the PIP is the office retail giant Staples. The 2 million and change program could provide essential resources and materials to the PIP to help ensure positive learning environments at home. The partnership between Staples and the PIP would help participating families by providing both learning materials and leadership mentoring. This partnership would foster higher levels of learning and collaboration that would hopefully spill out into the community for generations to come. If the program is conducted properly, research shows that parent involvement can drastically increase student achievement. Many people have theorized the effects of community involvement. McKnight believes that improvements in community occur when citizens discover their own power to act. This program will emphasize those theories. There are 5 practices that most successful leaders adhere to. These 5 practices include 1. Modeling the way. 2. Inspiring a shared vision. 3. Challenging the process. 4. Enabling others to act. And 5. Encouraging the heart. Each leadership practice is embraced and advocated throughout the process of the Parent Involvement Program. An example of a great leader in history is Norman Borlaug. He advocated throughout his entire career that food is a moral right to every person on earth. He was passionate about world hunger issues, and this passion was the inspiration for the Parent Involvement Program. Every student has the right to an education, and right now, some are simply slipping through the cracks. Through this program, students will advocate the change that they seek in their education. The PIP encourages new ways of learning and fostering communication with educators. When PIP leaders set the example for students, and families encourage student success, the students will challenge themselves to achieve higher levels of learning. These avenues of advocacy will ensure a successful program. The Parent Involvement Program believes that if we work together, anything is possible. The rationale behind this proposal is simple. Parents play a critical role in both their child's academic achievement and in their social development. We want students to be successful in school and to carry on that successful energy as a productive part of society. The PIP is intended to show parents and families how to be strong leaders and advocates of positive learning in the household setting. This program takes very little funding throughout an entire school year and would be more productive than most after-school programs currently in use. Funding for this program is a no-brainer. Here is an example of a flyer that could be used by the Parent Involvement Program. And here is an example of an informational brochure used by the PIP. And the reference page.